Post-patch again. Here we are with our first post-patch formation. Hello folks, and welcome to a brand new video by me, Tactical Max 7 on YouTube. Today we're looking at a post-patch for 222. Normally I leave 222s to other content creators, but I do like the 4222 this year, so we're having a look at my version of it. Over time I'll be reviewing Quick Rages and various people's 4222s, but let's have a look at this one. So this is our setup. We've got lots of lovely blues in the team. We've got Yapstam, he stays there. We're trying Ruli, who seems to be a decent keeper. I'm really liking this Alexandro card. Karachawi, I've got on both my accounts. She's red on this one, blue on the other one. But I'm loving her at left mid. I'm not feeling that she's the greatest left back, but she's in there because chemistry and stuff. Bobby Charlton, still a brilliant card, playing him at cam. Dumorny, or I can never say her name. Absolute legend. She'll be there for a while. Trying out this card, not used her yet, so we'll be trying her out today. Mostovoy. I really wish I could say names. This is a nightmare. He's back in. Really like this card. Great playstyles. Tiki-taka, technical, and low-driven. Lovely. Really good playstyle matches. We've got our two midfielders who are just great to have in here. Yeah. So let's get in and have a look at the setup. There's a code if you want to see it. We're going with short passing again and high pressure. Short passing I'm finding really good again, and for formations like this where we are pretty narrow, it helps us with our tiki-taka, and we've got lots of tiki-taka playstyles. Our player roles are poacher for our left striker and advanced forward for our right striker. Those can be reversed around. Our right winger is on our right cam is on half winger, as we know that's a really important role to have at the moment. Puts them in a lot of space. The AI doesn't pick up their runs nearly as well. Still the same post patch. You'll see in the post comms. Charlton's on shadow striker because I want him getting forward into that front three. Left centre mid is on deep line playmaker defend, and right centre mid is on holding ball winning. I really like this link up. I really like how these roles work together, especially in the CDM roles. Right back's on full back and defend. Left back's on wing back and balanced. Just a bit to give me a little bit of an outball. Alexandro's on defender and defend. Stam's on defender and defend. And Ruli's on sweeper keeper and balanced. Now the reason I feel like I can go with wing back and balanced on one of my full backs now is just because I've got so much pace across that the two centre defenders and Gray and the full back defend. Loads and loads of pace. Plus I have these two players screening the back four. So I feel like I can afford one of my fullbacks to be able to get forward a bit. Changing into a wing back. I find out I've got a lot of space that they can kind of hunt down, and they can work really well. And what you're going to see is triangular movement. You're going to see runs from Charlton as a shadow striker. You're going to see Mostavi picking up the ball quite deep and using that technical playstyle plus to run and yeah, do really well. So let's get into it and have a go and see how we go on. Oh wait, I'll come back and show you the code and stuff. There you go, DS1AA. DS1AA $22N5R. Right, let's get into the gameplay. So firstly, we can see here he's playing a 4-2-3, 3-5-2. 4-2. What am I at? And the first thing I'm noticing is he has, oh wait, I need to do this so I can see my, yep. That he has a very attacking player with 51 defense and an attacking player with 70 defense on the left and the right. He's got McManaman at CDM and Foudy at CDM. So two very, very good cards in those positions. Sawa at cam. Cam one I was thinking is a bit strange, but this Mertens card, this is a brilliant card now from the season pass. And Puskas team of the year card is still really, really good as well. So I'm thinking he's got a good team. 3-5-2, as I've told everybody so many times, it's the most versatile formation and the one you can get the most kind of joy with changes in. So we get started. Immediately you can see, and this is a nice thing about the 4-2-2, we're quite narrow, and if I had pushed her up into a normal position, your cams kind of push forward into this 4. So it's like the 4-2-4 in a way as well, except it's more narrow. Your 4-2-4, you'd be standing out there, your wingers. And I think that's why people are enjoying this and liking this. So I'm putting pressure with the striker. He plays through, gets it to Mertens. We're again putting pressure on him, just watching. He's doing that turn backy thing quite a lot. Goes back to his defence, into his midfield. He's finding lots of nice passes, but not getting through my lines and not breaking the lines. And that's what's super important. There we pick up the loose pass. One ball into our cam. Second ball, we're into that gap between his two centre backs. We kind of fake that we're going one way, we go the other way, and then we try and make a pass in, which was pretty stupid. Our two CDMs pick up the ball. We get a nice wee triangle between our left cam, and who's our shadow striker. And here you can see the reason for the way that the tactical setup is. Our left back has started to make a run forward. Great, that's what we want that person to do. Our left cam is now really central. Now you can see that he's actually central of the two strikers. Our right cam is still staying wide, but the shadow striker will do this a lot. The shadow striker will pull forward, pull inward and forward. And that's great. That's what we want them. We want them to be a 3. We create this lovely triangle here. We'll let the play unfold and we'll see the next phase. We get to Rabiot into my striker. First time low driven shot into the bottom corner. We're 1-0 up. Brilliant. Really nice card, this. And he pauses it here. And actually takes a bit of time. So we'll just clip forward. Pauses are so annoying. And I didn't really understand why I paused it here. I thought he was going to quit. He didn't quit. Didn't send me a message, didn't try and add me as a friend, which seems to happen all the time on PC. So we get going again. And we put pressure. We don't make that pressure count, but we've put pressure on him. He gets the ball forward to Mertens, to Jairzinho. We manage to read the outside pass and put our left back in the way. We get the ball forward to Charlton. We make a big run, and then we get a cross to the back post. And that's where my right cam was sitting. And we go 2-0 up, and I'm thinking, great. And he's he pauses it again, I think. No, he pauses it later. So we're 2-0 up, and now we're just looking at how the team plays. So we go into the left side, we're looking for runs, and this is what I was talking about at the start. Look at this. Look where my shadow striker is. My shadow striker is making a run directly through the two strikers. Now remember, he's the left cam. Now look where my fullback is. Wingback is. My wingback has pushed right up into the acres and acres of space. With the ball, we have options. We can play the ball down and round for the right striker. We can play the ball back into our CDM, who has the left back free. So if we need to go back, if a lot of pressure is put on us, we can go back. If we go to our CDM or we go to our right back, we have big switch of play out to the left back going forward. That's the idea behind this formation. That's why we don't have two shadow strikers, because we would end up with too many people forward. We get the ball into our right striker, we make a run, we go back to our right cam, CDM, into our left cam, who's now playing centre forward. Now at this point, because we've pulled our right striker out to the right, we now have our right cam and our left cam playing as our two main strikers. Our left striker has moved out to the left channel. That's what's different about this formation. It creates space and it creates movement. And the AI struggles to pick up the players that are moving around so much. We nick it to the back post. We actually win the header with a 5'3" player, which is quite impressive. Then we're trying to regurgitate play. We get really lucky with a couple of breaks of the ball, and then we lose the ball there. So now this is a dangerous position because, I'll go back. When I lose the ball with Rabiot in 2 seconds, here I have striker, cam, CDM, striker, all really high up the park. I've got a CDM there, 3 of my defenders, and then my left back is high up the park. So to a quick transition, I have a lot of potential to struggle here. Luckily, Stam steps in, takes the ball. We get the ball back again. We're just playing nice. We interchange of passes. We find space. I'm not sure why my right striker didn't run there, but it was a bit delay. I think we would have scored a goal if she'd actually ran when she should have. We're putting pressure. You see defensively, we're always in between his player and the goal. Oh, here comes the pause again. So now we've got the ball, we're just playing around with it. Mustafi, getting loads of space, and you see that's the half winger aspect of it. Just sits in front, so tends to be able to pick up the ball and move it. We're trying to find a wee gap, we can't find it, so we revert back. We go forward again, out to the right. We heel to heel, we take a bit of a dodgy touch, and he gets the ball with Aki. He gets the ball through Team of the Year Wrighton, comes forward, gives it to Jairzinho, who's over on the left now. A bit strange. Mertens, we get the ball back with Gray. I play a stupid pass. It's going infield. I don't know why I tried to play that infield. That was my mistake. He gets the ball to Mertens, to Foudy, to Jairzinho. Here, I've missed 2 tackles there, you can see. I'm positioning myself between him and the goal. Doing the same here. The AI took Gray a wee bit wide there. I don't know why Stam doesn't put a foot in when he's alongside, but he scores and celebrates and then pauses again. Let's love the ball to the back post. See, we just missed the tackle. Stam, don't know why. Sometimes Stam tackles, sometimes he doesn't. So we get going again. After that delay of a pause, we're focusing ourselves here. At this point, we have ball out to the left is a safe one. Taking the ball inside and then dinging it through or pinging it through is the more direct one. So we go safe. Karchawi inside to a striker. Charlton's putting pressure on. He gets the ball down the outside. Oh, he's gone to a 4-4-2 or something. That's what it was. Or 4-2-4. Something like that. McMahon back at right back. Do you know, I hadn't noticed that in game that he swapped to back 4. That's interesting. Here I'm trying to show you the time delay now for team press. I keep popping it up, expecting to see it go usable again, but it's still not usable. And that's just the nerf and the delay. We get the ball to Rabiot, out to Charlton, over the top. Watch his sprint boost. Is it here? No, it's not this one. The next goal then. Lovely finesse shot. That card is just absolutely mental. We get the ball started again. At 3-1, we've kind of killed his hope of a first half comeback. We get the ball to my striker. Lovely ball through to Charlton and then dinked round the keeper. And that was enough. So hopefully you've seen there the real usefulness of this formation and how you can manipulate the opposition midfield by going either through the central midfield or going wide left. Wide left is our left back. If we go to the right, our half winger picks up the position further up the park. And if your right cam picks up the ball, they're going to have the opportunity to run at the defender, or they're going to have the opportunity to go back inside. Completely up to you. Enjoy it. It's a really good formation, really good fun. Working really well post patch. Like, subscribe, and comment because you guys are phenomenal. And let's get into the roundup. So there you go. The 4-2-2 with the Shadow Striker and half winger, still really good. That front four is still kind of relatively simple as to how we had it pre-patch, post-patch, still the same. I do think the Shadow Striker now takes up a slightly different position, which was never in the patch notes. But you've seen from with the way Bobby Charlton moved, he kind of went in between the two strikers. That's really cool. It's like having a central cam who moves in between your two central strikers. So play the person there quite cleverly. You could have two kind of bigger strikers with a more natural finisher in that cam position, and then you'd have like two guys back post that are big for crosses. You seen how I was able to knock a ball right across the park, the position they hold up. You seen how the half winger takes up a really nice position, and you also seen the tiki-taka passing. I was trying to show you that as much as possible, because it's a really important thing within this formation. You seen how secure it was in the back? Yeah, we conceded, but that was just one of those weird goals where I'm not controlling the right player. I've got the right back instead of Stam. At that point, I should have been switching to Stam to put him in front, and I just kind of left a big gap, and he punished me for that. So I can't complain about that. You know, these things happen. But I was able to score more goals. I was able to get forward quickly. I was able to play free-flowing attacking football, which is the kind of football that I like. So if you want to give this a go, please do. It's working very well post-patch, and it's certainly the first one in the tool belt for the post-patch time. So enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the Premier League Weekend League if you're playing in it. You might as well, even if you can get like 3 wins, you're getting a red card. So might as well go for it. I might be talking absolute nonsense. I don't know. But let's see how it goes. So remember, only play this game while you're having fun. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Like, subscribe, and comment, because you guys are all amazing. Enjoy the sun. Bye.